Alright, hi, my name is Louis Abate. I'm the Boston Tech Gear Examiner, and I'm here today to talk about the Wacom Intuos 4 pen-based graphics tablet. And this is the medium-sized model, if you can see that, and this video is to complement the review on Examiner.com. So, real quick, I'll give an overview of what comes in the box. You have the pen, this little holder which holds the nibs, there's extra nibs in there. And then there's a mouse right here, which is only active when it is on top of the graphics surface. I'm not sure how much detail you can see from this video, but there'll be complementary pictures to kind of show the overall form factor of this tablet. It's very sleek, it's not very high, hands rest really easily on it, and then it has these express keys right here. Then this is the touch ring, which is like a jog dial, works like an iPod, like a classic iPod. And then this is an OLED display right here, which I don't know how visible it will be in the video, but you can actually configure this to say what each function of the button does. Right now I have it configured to the defaults. So that's how this all works pretty much. If you've never used a tablet before, the way the inputs work is when you hover over the tablet about an inch, half an inch, it's going to move the cursor around as if you were moving the mouse. When you actually tap onto the tablet and drag, it's like you are holding down the left click. And then this pen right here has a left and right click little rocker on there, which is, you know, I find my finger would lose it occasionally, but, you know, generally you're not going to be using that all too often. The way the tablet is set up is that you can use, you know, you can either use it alone or you can use it in combination with a keyboard. I found it easier to use the keyboard, especially with an application like Lightroom, because of all the keyboard shortcuts. So, you know, I set up my desk, as you can see, like this, so that I can use both at once. So really quick, I'll show you kind of a little down and dirty overview of what it's like to work with the Wacom. So you can double tap in here. Let's see. Of course, Lightroom's going to not behave when you're doing a demo. Nothing ever works for demos, but you all know that. So, and you can click and drag around. If you wanted to develop it, you can go into the develop module, and I'm going to actually go to the fit right here. So here's the image, and by default there's a magnifying glass, so I can tap to zoom in on a specific area and then drag it around. The best thing that you're going to find when you have a tablet like this, the best thing to use it for in a post-production editing software, photo management software like Lightroom, is the adjustment brush is really phenomenal. You can just, it's pressure sensitive, and so you can kind of color in, press lightly, and then if you want it to go darker, you know, you can press a little bit darker. It's hard to tell the differences here, but, and then, you know, you have all the adjustments here. And then the cool thing about having this little wheel right here is that you can do things like adjust your brush size, you can scroll through menus, you can zoom in and out of photos. It makes it, you know, it makes it nice. Makes it fast, it speeds up your workflow, and it gives you a level of accuracy that you can't achieve with a mouse, so, you know, it's a great thing. I mean, I just really wanted to do an overview of how this thing works and what it looks like in video form to maybe provide a little bit more clarity to the review, but that's pretty much it. It's a great tablet. I really have no complaints. The mouse, it could be a little bit better. It doesn't have a back and forward button, and it feels a little bit like it drags a little bit on here, but that's just because I'm used to using a mouse on a slick surface, so it slides easier. So just a matter of getting used to it. But other than that, you know, it worked pretty well. It can definitely help you if you're trying to go to do detail as far as making a cutting path on an image, or cropping, doing things on models like coloring in the whites of their eyes or their teeth or anything like that. You also have the ability to throttle the precision mode down, so you can press this button right here and then it will change. This will be an entire stroke across the tablet, so you can see that that's what you're getting. And that allows you to really get precise if you don't want to have to zoom in too far in your picture. So this is how I use the tablet, coming from a standpoint of being a photographer. So I mean, graphic artists are going to use it a little bit different. They're going to use it more like an easel and drawing and all that. So, but as far as photography work, it makes it very fun, and definitely adds a layer of detail and kind of personalization that you can't really do with a mouse. So that's it. Thanks for watching.